Some Imperial sports cards here with another PSA reveal video. This is a 107 card order that was submitted back in September 2020, returned September 2021 through the bulk service at $12 a card. So without any further ado, we will go ahead and get started. So there is a lot of Luis Robert in this order. At the time of submission, it just made a lot of sense to submit his cards. This is a Chrome card out of 2020 Topps. Came back at 10. I think at the time a paper card was going for $20 raw. And he was the hottest player in baseball. Just came up to the White Sox and had a very tantalizing combination of power and speed. And yeah, made sense to submit him, and I submitted a lot of his cards. This is going to be a string of paper cards here. So he's actually playing pretty well. He was injured for most of the season, but has come back and has shown a lot of potential. And the White Sox are heading to the playoffs, so there's some potential room for growth, as much as a paper flagship card can grow these days. This is a freshman flash insert card in a 9. Another freshman flash insert card in a 9. This is a 2020 Bowman Chrome Mega Box prospect card in a 10. So, his price has cooled. His price has definitely cooled off. And part of that is because of the fact that he was injured for so long. But, with his potential, his athleticism, if he stays on the field, I think he has there's definitely some room for growth. This is an 85 Topps insert card and a 10. 2020 Topps Robert and a 9. This is going to get repetitive, so I'll move through some of these pretty quickly. I think at this point in time, a flagship paper card of his and a 10 is going for $50 maybe. And I will say I'm pretty happy with the results of this order. I think I ended up with 73% PSA 10s, which is actually I think pretty decent. This one came back a 9. Not sure why, but I'm not going to complain too much. Again, I think I had a very fair grader. Another Robert and a 10. Robert and a 9. And rounded out Robert and a 10. We'll see what he does in the playoffs with the White Sox. Moving on, I promise these string of Robert cards will end eventually. This is a Finest Robert in a 9. I really like the look of Finest cards. I think they're pretty undervalued. This is a Chrome 85 Topps Robert card in a 9. There's a Refractor and a 2020 Topps Chrome in a 9. Here is another Refractor in a 9. More Robert, paper flagship, came back at 10. Here's a few Chrome cards at 10. And a 10. And this is an Archives card and a 10. All right. I think that's most of the Robert cards. Moving on, so Nico Horner. This is a Sepia Chrome card. This one came back at 10. Another guy who's been injured for a little bit, and but when he has played, he's actually played pretty well. So I expect he'll have a fair amount of playing time with the Cubs next year, and Hopefully he'll continue to play well. I'll probably end up holding on to these until the next season. Moving on to some Bichette cards. He actually had a very good year. Quietly had a very good year. This is a pink refractor out of 2020 Topps Chrome. This one came back at 10. Here's this string of Chrome Bichette cards. This one came back at 10. Another 10. And another 10. Yeah, so I looked at these cards very closely before I submitted them. Here's Clint Frazier. So, you know, I looked at my previous order very closely and didn't do nearly as well. So, you know, only other variable there is the grader. So sometimes it's just a matter of who your cards and whose hands your cards end up in, really. This is a KK, as he's known, Kwang Yun Kim. Actually, pretty good pitcher for the Cardinals. This is a Mother's Day pink. It's out of 50. Yeah. Bought that one raw and thought I had a chance at a 10. Got a 9. Here's a Horner Finest Flashbacks. I like the look of this set. I think it still is a very popular set, and actually did pretty well with a few of those cards I submitted on this order. Here's a Verdugo Coming Attraction insert set and a card in a 10. He had a pretty decent year with the Red Sox. Here is a Devers 1993 Coming Attraction card in a 10. I just like the look of this insert set. It's not going to hold the most value, but sometimes you just submit them because you like the way they look in the PSA holder. Don't ask me why I submitted this card. This is a Mike Tauchman. I don't know. I had one and it looked like it was going to gem, and he's had his moments, or he did have his moments with the Yankees. Last I heard, he had been traded to the Giants, but I don't know. Maybe there's a Mike Tauchman fan out there who would appreciate that card. Yeah, so we'll get another stack here. Cody Bellinger, way underperformed this year. See if he can bounce back next year with the Dodgers. This is one I'm probably just going to have to hold on to. It's probably not very valuable at this moment in time. Clint Frazier is a guy who had a very good end of the year with the Yankees last year, and I thought he had a chance to continue. And I think he's been injured for a fair amount of this year, and so another guy I'm gonna have to hold on to. It's a nice parallel out of 2018 Stadium Club, Ozzie Albies gold minted. Nice shine to that one. This is the biggest card out of the order, and I got this out of a pack of 2018 Update. It was a fat pack that I bought from someone, and pulled this. This is the Juan Soto Hands on Hips short print, and immediately looking at it, I figured there's a little bit of white on that corner, and there's a little bit of edge issue on the front. There's no way it gets a 10. I'll be lucky if it gets a 9. It's probably an 8 or an 8.5. I had it pegged at an 8 or an 8.5, and you know, with how short printed this card is, it still made sense to submit it even if it got an 8. So I was very surprised this came back at 10. I'll be honest, I don't think the card deserves a 10, but I'm not going to complain. I think the grader was a little lenient on this one, but I'll take it. I've certainly had cards, I think, that deserved a 10 in the past that ended up an 8 or a 9, so it's nice to get one maybe goes your way every now and again. So yeah, I'll be keeping this one for sure. I collect high-end Juan Soto cards, so that one will stay in the PC. One of two basketball cards in this order, 2019 Mosaic Zion Pink Camo. His prices have cooled off a fair amount over the last year. I think this card still goes for $200 in a 10. It's a card I bought I found out of a huge collection that I bought. Thought I had a shot, and yeah, came back at 10. So Mbappe, nice looking card, well centered. Moving on back to baseball, Verdugo, 83 tops and a 9. And Otani, coming attraction, insert card in a 10. I bet the pop on this card is pretty low. Or low relative to his other rookie cards. I just like the look of this set. And another Frazier and a 10. Right. Moving on. Here's a guy who's having another quietly good year, Kyle Tucker. And hold on to this one until next year. Hopefully he can make some noise in the playoffs or continue his play into 2022 and gain some much-deserved value. We have a 2019 Topps Archives Tatis. This one came back at 10. Most of these cards I pack-pulled myself back when it made sense to open wax. Here's Grisham Archives in a 10. Really like Archives as a set. I know it doesn't hold much value, but like I said before, sometimes you just submit cards because you're gonna like the way that they look in the slab, and yeah, they have value to you. So this is a 2019 Bowman Chrome Tatis Jr. I think it's a $250 card in a 10. Probably the most valuable card that I pulled out of 2019 Bowman Chrome. You can see the centering's off a little on the back, but PSA tends to not be as strict in terms of back centering. So nice looking card. Another very nice looking set, 2020 Finest Flashbacks, Acuna. Hopefully he can bounce back next year. It's a 2019 Topps Complete Set Tatis, 10, and his rookie update card, and a 10. Which probably holds a little more value than it should, just because it's a vertical card. His flagship card is a horizontal card, and I think some people don't like that. Moving on to some more Tatis here. It's a 2019 Topps Series 2 Tatis rookie and a 10. Did pretty well on his rookie cards. Another one in a 10. And another in a 10. Talk about climbing pop count. This is a Bowman Platinum. These cards are hard to gem up just because of the foil. This one came back a 9. There's a Bowman's Best Power Producers Tatis and a 9. And another Bichette Chrome here. This is a Bichette rookie 10. Here's an Eloy and a 10. And you have an Acuna rookie salute card. I really don't like the look of this insert, so I'm not sure why I sent this one in. Yeah, probably a $40 or $50 card in a 10. So continuing on, Rafael Devers having a very good year. This paper flagship card in a 10. Bichette, 85 Topps Chrome card, and a 9. Did not get any 8s on this order. All 9s and 10s. So Kopech, I believe he's a reliever for the White Sox this year. We'll see if he starts next year. Here's another one and a 9. Nice shine on this one. There's a Bowman Chrome Eloy and a 9. And a pink refractor, Dustin May, who is out for the rest of the year and the beginning of next year with Tommy John. But he's a guy I'll have a fair amount of his cards coming up. I'll be holding those. So another Clint Frazier card, complete set, and a 9. And Clint Frazier, Topps Chrome, and a 10. And Bellinger, and a 9. All right, a few cards left here. There's a whole bunch of Dustin May cards coming up. Yeah, like I said, I think this creator was pretty fair and lenient on some cards in particular. So I'm pretty happy with the results of this order. A few of these cards that came in with this order I had sold by the time making this video. So I don't know, maybe 7 to 8 or so were gone by the time I filmed this. Here's a Topps Finest May and a 9. I think I got 9s on all the Finest cards I sent in for whatever reason. This is a Walgreens yellow. You know, the pops on these cards are so low. You know, you can only get these cards out of Walgreens hangers or blasters. And you can find some of these in 9s and 10s on eBay, and they're just not as expensive as I think that they should be. With how short printed they are. So I pick up some Walgreens yellows when I get a chance. Yeah, more May. I would think this is probably a $30 or $40 card right now. Yeah, it has some room for growth, I guess. More May. And another. And here's a 9. 10, and this last card here is a Dustin May PSA 10. So that's it. Yeah, like I said, I think I ended up with a 73% gem rate on this order. You know what? I lied. I have just a few more cards here. One more stack. 2019 Topps Update Tatis and a 9. I have one and a 10. A 9. Another 9. Legends in the Making. I actually like the look of this one. Nice looking card. Back at 10. Glaber, rookie debut. Don't think many of these are going to be heading towards PSA. That one got a 10. And last card, finally last card of the order. This is a 2020 Finest Flashbacks Bichette. I actually did pretty well on the set with this submission. This one came back at 10, like the look of it. So that's it. I think I ended up, like I said, with a 73% gem rate. And I have a few more orders on their way back. So as I get them, I'll upload more content. So thanks for your time. Have a good night. Bye-bye.